Good morning. My name is Ash Khan, and I am from the Sheffield Inclusion Centre, Sheffield's a school from Sheffield that works with some of the most disadvantaged students that have been PX'd and risk of exclusion work. The coronavirus has had a massive effect on some of our families based on sort of contact, mental health issues. There were a lot of our families were already struggling, and this has come up. Um, this is just continuous. It is carrying on. So some families have got worse off during this process, and families are coping as best as they can. Some better than others, and I think it's sort of the support mechanisms, the signposts that are really important for some of these families. And I think it's a variety of different organisations supporting with the council, with organisations like Cash for Kids, and other organisations out there that are trying to support in this sort of unprecedented time. Um, what people are worried about is food and mental health. I think one of the things is many families have said they've got no food for their kids. Now, a brilliant scheme from sort of free school meals from the government, which has been really helpful for those. But what about those that haven't got it, and those that are just on the cusp that don't sort are not eligible? And that's been some of the worries. We've had families that can't claim based on sort of the income, and one of the things that the difference the funds have made is we've been supporting those families that require it, that are on the cusp predominantly, and those that aren't, the ones that are really struggling and asking for support. So we've worked with, we've been sort of purchasing food and sending it out to those families fortnightly, making sure that they've got stuff there. We've been calling sort of all our families, 250 of them weekly, doing home visits. If we're not seeing a child, we're going to work with them, doorstep meetings, and making sure they're all right. What are the worries long term? I think one of the things is the mental health. It's also sort of the dissociation of the school and the organisations that are working with them, and trying to get them back in sort of a transition for the students to come back, but also the families to get back on their feet. And I just worry that everything hasn't changed. The financial system is still going on. People are trying to go back to work. The anxieties of getting coronavirus, and I think that's a big worry for a lot of our families. And many of the families, a lot of elder people have died. Let's say from at least 10 cases, the grandparents have passed away, or families have had it or contracted it. So, it's hit them really hard, and it's close to home. So the key thing is, what Cash for Kids, the appeal is the organisation itself is been fantastic. I've got to say it has been an additional support really to supporting these families and these children for moving forward. Um, you have our support. I think you do a fantastic job, so please keep it up. Thank you.